Hi everybody, we're playing Warframe. We're finishing off the Dante Warframe. Just about to buy the final piece.
Splendid.
Okay, so I want to go and build this thing and see what it can do. Let's build the pieces first. So New Optics requires Entranti Lanthorns and Bellow Evoker. Both of those you can get from the bounties on Sanctum and Atomica. The chassis requires Entradi Lanthorns and Entradi Ovals, also from bounties on Sanctum and Atomica. And the systems requires Entradi Lanthorns and Entradi Ovals and Necrocoils, also in the same place. So they take 12 hours to build. Let's build the main Warframe now. And that takes 3 days to build. Okay, it's finished now, let's equip it. Alright, there he is. Looks pretty cool. Just going to do a bit of quick colorization. I'm going to show you a Zero-forma build that I've been using. It's actually based on a 4-forma build, but without the mods fully maxed out. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, let's take a look at the abilities. So the Noctua ability will actually open up a Dante's Exalted Tome. It's like the Grimoire, and then you can use that to attack enemies. Haven't really used that one a lot, to be honest. Second ability is Light Verse. Creates an overguard for yourself and allies. The third ability is Dark Verse. Inflicts slash damage on enemies, but Light and Dark Verse can be combined into the final verse, and combining 2 of those earlier verses into a final verse will create different effects based on which combinations you're using. So we can talk about that in this video. And Dante's got a passive ability where the Noctua will scan targets and recording the information in your codex. Also increases status chance on targets that have been scanned, so that's handy. Okay, let's take a look at the Zero-forma build, the mods I'm using. So let's start with the corrosive projection. So it causes enemies to lose armor. Using Cunning Drift, which increases the ability range. Primed Flow, which increases your max energy. Prime Continuity increases ability duration. Equilibrium makes health pickups give you energy, and energy pickups give you health. It's very handy. And Stretch gives you ability range. Streamline gives you ability efficiency. Blind Rage gives you more ability strength. Transient Fortitude gives you ability strength. And Precision Intensify gives you ability strength on your 4th ability, which is the final verse. And I'm also using Arcane Energize for extra energy. And Molt Augmented for more ability strength. Okay, let's go and give it a try and see what he can do. I'm going to go to Selkie on Sedna, which is a survival mission. Okay, let's start with Tragedy.
Prepare for life support.
This is where you use Dark Verse, followed by Dark Verse, followed by Final Verse. So that will be 3, 3, 4. And it explodes in a nuke, which will take out enemies around you.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Okay, Dark Verse 3. Dark Verse 3. Final Verse 4. Okay, takes them all out in a big explosion. And Tragedy will inflict slash damage on all the enemies around you. Okay, Word Warden, Light Verse, Dark Verse, Final Verse. We'll actually launch a Word Warden that sits beside you. It's a Spectral Noctua. And as it floats beside you, it'll attack enemies that you and your allies are attacking. So it's a bit of extra added help. So for this we use 2, 3 and 4 on the keyboard. And you'll know it's active when you see the little Noctua floating beside you on the left. And you'll see the animation is actually firing beside you as well, whenever you attack the enemies. And the Spectral Noctua is also affected by mods that you have on your Exalted Noctua. Let's do another Word Warden, 2, 3 and then 4. Okay, Page Flight. This one's Dark, Light, followed by Final Verse. This will launch 3 Spectral Paragrims, which will fly around with a high threat level and attack enemies around you. So they kind of swarm on the enemies and kill them. Dark Verse, Light Verse, Final Verse. So that's 3, 2 and then 4. And they'll last for quite a while. They'll fly around and strike enemies that are within range. So the enemies hit by the Paragrims will get additional status chance vulnerability.
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
Let's take the overshield off this guy. Let the Paragrims take him out.
Extraction is ready.
I like this ability actually, it's pretty effective. As well as the tragedy as well, I find that one pretty effective.
Life support has been replenished.
But page flow is quite a good passive attack mode. Okay, dark verse, light verse, final verse. Release the paragrams. So this Zero-forma build's good because you can rank up to 4 formers and then fully max it out.
Successful we will be. Additional life support has arrived.
Yeah, I'll just let those guys do the work.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
All I have to do is just make sure that they're active.
Life support has been replenished.
So they'll just fly around, seek out the enemies and destroy them for you. I think this is probably the most useful ability that Dante has actually.
Another life support capsule is now available.
It's ramping up again. That's interesting, there's a couple stuck there, just flapping their wings. That's alright, we can take a good look at them.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Take his overshield off. Alright, time to go. So that's the end of the Dante Zero-forma build. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you liked it and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.